Alright, so we're moving right along on our engine project. So we went ahead and pulled Aftercooler off. If you didn't get to see that part, click on the link on your screen, take you to the previous video. When we did that, we noticed that there is an excessive amount of oil in the turbo. So I feel like we have some gasket seals or seals in the turbo, so we're going to go ahead and take the turbo off of the engine. We're working on a few bolts and getting the exhaust off. That's kind of where we're at right now. You know, you can kind of see the exhaust elbow right there. We got to take that off. We got all the hoses off. We got these off. And then we're going to go ahead and remove the turbo, bring it in and get it serviced. So, and then while Dad's been doing that, I have been pulling the valve covers off. So we're going to do the injectors on hopefully each one of the cylinders. We'll at least do some tests and check to make sure that everything is good. So this is a Caterpillar 3208. So we're going to walk you through this process of what we're doing. Either if it's like yesterday in our previous video, we're going to show you what not to do. Hopefully this video is going to be to show you what to do and we don't break anything and don't have any problems today. Alright, so still working on the turbo. So we got the exhaust elbow out, which really wasn't as bad as we thought. We just popped the 4L brackets off and put a little bit of a pry bar on there, and it just popped right off. So that really wasn't too bad. This allowed us to get to the two bolts that were back here. So you can see the bolts that are right down there. And then we're still trying to get to the other side, which there's two on this side, and then we have everything removed. So then it's just a matter of lifting this out. And if I remember right, according to the manual, I think the turbo is supposed to weigh right around 80 pounds, maybe 90 pounds together. So we'll see if that's true.
Yeah, we got oil in here, so when we pick it up, we make sure we don't drip all the oil all over the place.
Just grab that rag.
Just shove it in there or clean it out?
Yeah, clean it out. Clean it out, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, so we got a little bit of cleanup. We got the TurboCharger out of here. Looks like we have a gasket for where the TurboCharger was. So we ended up, so these were studded and the one came out with it, so we had to we're gonna have to replace the stud, but it actually wasn't too bad. So it was 4 bolts here, and then there's 2 bolts that connect down here. You can kind of see that. And it looks like I got a little bit of a mess down here, so we're gonna vacuum all that out, make sure we don't get anything inside the engine. Looks like a lot of paint shavings. I'm not sure where all the yellow paint shavings came from, because this is an original marine engine which is painted white. So I don't know if they painted it white after it was yellow. But luckily it came out without any issues, and now we're gonna move over and clean the engine off, get it all buttoned up, cover up all these holes, and then we're going to move and do, let's see, fuel injectors, and pull the caps off. I got that cap off already. We'll pull this one off and get into the injectors and do some scoping. Alright, so I got the valve covers off. We're going to go in and remove the rocker arms, and it looks like push rods next, according to our manual, and then see if we can get at our fuel injectors. So if you're not familiar with the engine, you have one set here, so one cylinder, and then this is all one cylinder. That's all one cylinder. So we have 4 on this side, and then inside each one you got 2 valves, push rods, and the injector. Alright, so what we're doing here is taking this bar off, but you can see that there's some tension. So I've got some tension on a couple of the cylinder valves, and I'm trying to ease the tension off. So I'm going to remove just kind of trying to pull it off all at the same time. So removing it evenly, taking the tension off of the nuts where it is. So kind of spreading it out, making sure that I don't pop everything and lose. You can kind of see that that's moving a lot. That just dropped the rod, looks like. So just kind of walking it out nice and slow so that nothing goes pop. There's no tension, or it shouldn't be. So just keeping it all nice and controlled. Definitely just be careful so you don't want the arm to kind of, you know, have tension on one side and then not on the other. So you want to kind of bring it all out together at the same time, just to kind of keep everything even. All right, rocker assembly out. All right, and then it looks like push rods are next. So I'm gonna pull out all of our rods.
You all right?
Yep. All right. Let's go ahead and do this cylinder here.
I'm sure if you could actually get all the injectors done for $100 a piece, that's a really good deal.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean.
Yeah. Rob's guide in Fort Lauderdale, like, yeah, it's like $100.
Yeah.
Because a Caterpillar wanted 200 something, 250, yeah. And that was remand.
Right.
So, all right.